So apparently I saved over $60 in CVS through coupons in the last month, which apparently puts me at the top 1% of couponers in the state of New Jersey. That is an achievement that I am both proud and moderately embarrassed about. Well, Mom, I don't have my doctorate degree, but at least I can say I'm in the top 1% of couponers in the state of New Jersey. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is John, and my channel is all about personal finance, financial independence, budgeting, and investing. Today, I just want to do a 2020 goals recap. When this year first started, I wrote down a list of goals that I wanted to achieve this year, and it is my honor to say that I have failed miserably in almost every way possible. Okay, that's a lie, but I am going to be completely honest and say that the pandemic kind of screwed up a lot of the things that I was working towards, and a lot of times I wasn't in the right mindset to achieve the goals because my priorities just shifted. But excuses aside, here are the goals that I set aside for myself for 2020 and how I'm doing. We're going to talk about my personal/fitness goals, miscellaneous goals, and finally, my financial goals. So starting off with personal or fitness goals, I wanted to do the Health is Wealth Challenge to get healthier. In December of 2019, I weighed 194.4 pounds. And at one point I was doing really well and I was losing weight. And then the pandemic happened, and then the gyms closed and everything got locked down, and I was just inside and I was stressed out all the time because I am a frontline healthcare worker and I wasn't getting sleep, and I gained a bunch of weight. But with some running and occasional weightlifting in my living room, I'm back to 194.4 pounds. So in 7 months, my weight literally hasn't changed. Next up is my miscellaneous goals, and I wanted to do 3 things. I wanted to open a business credit card, sell stuff online, and rent something out. Again, with everything going on, I realized now probably isn't the best time to open up another credit card, so I decided to not open a business credit card even though I really wanted to. The second thing that I wanted to do was sell stuff online, which again, I haven't done. Wow, I am really not doing good right now. So actually back in January, I bought like these 2 printers that I wanted to sell online, but then Amazon said that I wasn't allowed to sell those kinds of printers. So I just returned them, got my money back, and when I was trying to get back into retail arbitrage, the pandemic happened, and once again, I need to stop using the pandemic as an excuse. But yeah, that's what happened. And my third miscellaneous goal that I also failed at was renting something out. And right now I don't really have anything to rent out, and it's something I want to do in the future, but honestly, I've been falling really short on like all of my goals. And you know, this YouTube channel is all about transparency, and I just bleh. All right, and the last section of my 2020 goals list are my financial goals, and these are the only goals that I actually was like on top of. The first goal I had was to pay off my credit card debt, and I did that within the first month. I paid off over $4,000 of credit card debt. The second goal that I had was to max out the 2019 Roth IRA before the tax season ended, and I did not do that. Initially, I wanted to put $4,000 into the Roth IRA, but I only put $1,000. And the reason for that was not that I didn't have enough money, but I wanted to have more of an emergency fund because there was so much uncertainty with everything going on in this year, which is an understatement. So yeah, I only put $1,000 extra into my 2019 Roth IRA. My third financial goal was to save and invest $30,000, and out of this entire list of goals that I completely failed on, this is the one goal that I absolutely crushed. So through my 401k, which includes what I contributed to it, what my employer matched me, the fees that are taken out of that, and the capital gains that I've gained so far this year, I have $16,150.40. That's just in the year 2020, and I am so psyched because I have never contributed that much into a 401k in less than a year. Second, I put an extra $1,000 into my Roth IRA, and I put an extra $6,000 into my emergency fund, thus making it a complete 6-month emergency fund. I've contributed $2,000 into my Northwestern Mutual brokerage account, which I plan on using as like a house fund or a school fund sometime in the future. And finally, what I'm really proud of is my M1 Finance account. So my M1 Finance account, I actually have two M1 Finance accounts. One is my primary, which is my like Lean Fire, Coast Fire portfolio, and the other is like extra money that I just have over at the end of the month, which I just set aside for, again, like a house fund or like if I want to go back to school, so I set that aside. Those two combined, the value of that portfolio is $16,817, which means that in 7.5 months in the year 2020, I have saved and or invested $41,967.40. Guys, I am so blown away because my initial goal was to save $30,000 in 1 year, and here I am saving over $40,000 in 7.5 months, which I've never thought was possible, but here I am, you know, and it just goes to show how far discipline and consistency can really go. So yeah, while I fell short on literally every other goal that I set for myself in the year 2020, this is the one goal that I absolutely crushed, and I'm so happy to share that with you all. So the year isn't over yet, and I think what I want to do is just focus all of my attention on my financial goals and my fitness goals, and then the miscellaneous goals that I set for myself, I'm just gonna put to the side because honestly, that's just not my priority right now. My priority is to stay healthy mentally and physically, and to stay financially healthy as well. All right, and that's it for now. Thanks, guys.